You have proposed time as a form of wealth along with 4 other types of wealth in your book. But before we define those, I just want to linger on the problem a bit more. I want to define the problem statement. You make the case that most people, once again, I don't have the poll numbers, but most people, myself included, we have the wrong metrics or the wrong KPIs, the wrong scoreboard for measuring what is a successful life. If you ask people today, most of them would say, I guess a good marker of a successful life is how much I'm earning or what position I have in the company that I work in, right? So it's a very professionally driven, financially driven decision. What is the problem with this approach? Why are these metrics wrong? Why is this the wrong scoreboard?
So there's this famous quote, Peter Drucker, management theorist, says that what gets measured gets managed. And what it means is that the thing that you can easily measure ends up being the thing that you manage. It's the thing you optimize around. Money is the metric that people measure because it's so easily measured. It's a single number, right? It's very easy to put your entire worth into a single number. As a result, it's the single thing that we try to optimize around. It's the single thing that we focus on because you can see it, you can track it, you can see it going up. So from a definition of success, from a definition of your life worth, it becomes very easy. And as a result, everyone is focused on it. And we measure ourselves against each other, against ourselves. All of these things, these dynamics get created. Turns out it's actually not a very good measure for what you are trying to build in your life, which is fulfillment, which is happiness, which is contentment, which is really things that are much more dynamic than money. We know this, right? If you look at the Forbes top 10 richest people in the world, they have 13 divorces among them. Top 10 people in the world, 13 divorces, right? That is not what I want to build in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of their children dislike them or don't want to spend time with them. There's a lot of things that matter much more than having money. I know way too many rich people that are entirely miserable. And that's not what I want out of my life. So it turns out that money is not actually the definition of success. Your version of success may involve money, and it probably will to some extent. But what really matters in addition are all of these other things. There are these other types of wealth. It's the time, your freedom. It's your social wealth, your connection to your children, to your partner, to your friends, your communities around you. It's your mental wealth, your ability to have purpose, meaning, to create space in your life. It's your physical wealth. It's your ability to feel healthy and vital, because what good is life if you don't feel that way? So all of these other things need to work in concert, and we need a way to measure them in the same way that we measure money.
Let's dive deep into it. I love everything you just brought up. You alluded to the arrival fallacy or the growth paradox. Many people assign a certain deadline in their life. If you reach a certain level, that's when everything's going to fit into place. But when they reach that level, it's a hedonic treadmill, right? You then want to move on to the next big thing. You want more and more and more. You're this hamster in a wheel.